What is going on, everybody? Back on at One Piece live action episode 6. We've got 3 episodes left. I think, in my opinion, last episode had the best kind of fight sequence, and that wasn't even the Zoro Mihawk fight sequence. I thought the introduction to Mihawk was the best kind of fight CGI mixed, all mixed in one. I thought it was great. Like with every episode, I feel like they've been doing some great things and some thing. There's yet to, of the 5 episodes I've seen so far, I don't think there's been one yet that's, I feel like it's just been, they've killed it from like start to finish with like story, animation, character trend, translating from anime to live action. We're just kind of waiting for it. I think we've got introduced to everything, so I'm assuming what we're going to end off with, kind of I guess what's going to be the climax of the season, is the Arlong stuff. So I'm assuming we're kind of going to have our moment of going to Nami's little island, defeating Arlong, and then I don't know what they'll squeeze in like a little bit more of. I don't know if we're going to get introduced to anybody that I don't remember seeing in, I think because everything in the trailers we've seen so far. Don Craig, though, was interesting. Wasn't expecting that. And they've played around with the story a little bit here, so I'm curious kind of where they go with certain plot points, because they're going some different directions, as opposed to what I'm used to in the anime. Left off with Zoro getting his ass dotted up. See how it goes. See how it goes. Of course we're not going to drop him. Did they have to add that line of like he's got a freakishly big head? What did that have to do with anything now that I think about it? What was the point of including? Dang, I wanted that gash to be like more, you know?
Someone needs to go back to Baradier.
I'm really not hungry right now, Nami.
Not for food. Maybe one of the customers is a ship's doctor.
Right. A doctor. We need a doctor.
Come on, Mr. Captain. That's that's your first mate, is it not?
Nearest doctor is on the Konami Islands. It's a 2-day sail from here.
It's too long.
I can't help you. Hope your friend makes it.
Oh, appreciate that. Yeah, what? Can't help you. Hope he makes it.
You always told me to feed anyone who's hungry. I don't see how this is any different.
I forgot how much of a piece of shit he was. Oh, what? Not Redfoot or whatever his name is.
Just do it already.
That's a great adaptation, though. The braided mustache looks so good. So good. Dang, I wanted that gash to be a little more like exposed, gash from shoulder to belly button, just across the way. It's like, just keep him from going to the light.
At least he'll know his crew's still with him.
We're not a crew, remember? And they finally gave Zoro like a drop of emotion, just a little bit, at the end of
Nurse yourself.
last episode.
Dismissed, cadet.
Cadet, I'm talking to you. Kobe, get the fuck out of here. Close the doors. And don't stand there listening either.
Maybe your grandson will be the one to find the One Piece after
Kobe doesn't know that? He does now, because all Kobe does is sit there and listen to shit.
No way he's gonna let some warlord guy beat him.
Some warlord guy. Okay.
Or maybe he just needs some water, right?
He's so,
For
like,
all that fighting, he must be awfully thirsty.
it's his first mate, it's his first crewmate. He's emotional, he doesn't know what to say, he doesn't know what to do.
We should just let him rest.
He's freaking out. He's freaking out.
Not exactly.
Backstory time. Okay, that opening 10 minutes is the best we've got. Seeing, because we don't get that, in my opinion, really, until, I think until we see, really the Usopp stuff at Enies Lobby, in my opinion. where Luffy really toils with, like, what does it mean to be like, he's my crewmate? Like, we should easily take him back, right? But like, I'm also fighting him at the same time, and like, I don't know what to do. Being a captain's hard. And you see Zoro like push him like, hey, I'm not gonna follow you if this is how you choose to be. He's like, you're supposed to be a captain. If you show you're too weak, I'll leave type shit. Here though, it's interesting how they're showing that. Oregano's for savages, yep.
Nice try there, leg plant. Now, how do you want to die? Quick or slow?
Who cares? I'd rather die than have you season my food.
He don't know shit about shit. There they go. Are we gonna see all of it, like how he loses the leg, them stuck on the ooh, 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 ooh. I really hope we see it. Because this is an emotional scene here.
Storm,
Like, really emotional
sunk both our ships.
in the anime. So I'm curious to see how the kid handles the emotion. I want to see how the kid handles the emotion of it.
Except for us.
Like him not eating any of it. They both had like a bag of food each, and he didn't eat any of his, and okay.
Let go.
I like it so far. I want to see how the kid hits it. It's rare you see a kid actor really be able to like hit the emotion of scenes. So I want to see how he does. He's got one specific scene. It's a lot of pressure. I need you to not mess this up for me, man. I'm awaiting this climax of this flashback so badly right now. This could be the best episode so far if they're able to hit this. Was it really 50 plus days? I can't remember. Damn, maybe it was. I was like, oh, I think it's like 14, 17 days, something like that. Were we like 2 months plus out there? Was it? Wow, maybe it was. I mean, I honestly can't remember. You told me it was 100 days, I'd believe it.
You don't even know me. Why would you do that for a stranger?
The guy that's playing,
Because now leg plant.
is killing it though. This man right here.
I have been searching. It's real.
How do you tell somebody that if you just told them you've been looking for it all your life?
And if I can't find it,
It's a hard pill to swallow.
well, then maybe you can.
That's some like
I need you to live on.
That's some like national treasure shit. Like, my father said it was out there. They all called him crazy.
That dream.
It's like, well, do you have any evidence? Dang,
In a certain country,
it didn't hit like I wanted it to. Because there's something about that, and you guys know what I'm talking about.
His stories were always grand adventures that
Uh,
sounded like lies.
The
Nolan told his king he found a city of gold.
in the anime where they have kid Sanji like screaming out to the ship, like emotion. It's comparable to like the Chopper when we're trying to get Chopper with us for the first time. He's screaming out about the doctor. It just hits hard. Skypea, Nolan, the liar.
Most of the Marines on deck. I'll address them at afternoon watch.
What the Garp's character in the live action is so interesting. I cannot tell what they're trying to do with it. Like, we know he cares. He doesn't want Luffy to grow up to be a pirate. But like, oh hell, I know who this is. They're playing that hip hop beat. Yeah, this is our alternative thug. It's Arlong, or Fishman in general. Well, I wonder why that was the soundtrack they chose to go with for them. I don't know. But yeah, it's interesting what they're. Oh, it is Arlong. It's interesting what they're doing with his character. Hush. That laugh wasn't terrible, but for me personally, in the about to be 6 episodes that I've seen, the Arlong from page to anime to live action,
Didn't Sex say we're supposed to talk to
the worst representation so far. I don't know if it's them choosing to go with fully prosthetic with it, like all makeup prosthetic. I don't know what it is, but it's not. It's not hitting.
Which one of you is Arlong?
Who was asking?
I'm Monkey D. Luffy. I hear you're looking for me.
Yes.
Here we go. Let's see this interaction. I'm ready for it.
This is the pirate I've heard so much about. You know, I was expecting someone bigger.
So was I.
Oh,
Who,
get cucked.
How you find me anyway?
Yeah.
old friend helped me track you down.
They just have his head.
Hey, a straw hat! Did you miss me?
Burpee.
What are you doing here? Stereo!
Bro, as much as
All along?
he's
You heard everything? Everything.
had,
And that got old quick, because you shitidiots have no idea what you're doing.
he was examining that
Find the old ear, huh?
Sorry.
that hat so much. He didn't see that.
Wait, no, not back in
You're gonna have to fight me for it.
Put the hat on.
The fighting begin.
Is someone just? I was about to say, who's over here with the goods? Just hit that man. Help, guys. Help? Are we just gonna watch? Okay, we're gonna run these 1v1s. Okay, so this is gonna be the classic anime where like they beat the shit out of us here. We have to like kind of regroup and then we'll go get them back. Yeah. Classic. Yep. She's taking the map. She's gonna go. We're just out here getting rolled.
I don't know what's so special about you, boy.
Why don't you come find out?
Okay, that's a little bit here. You just judo chop us in the throat? What was that? Yo, and Sanji, was that all you could give us? Like we can't get like a little bit more out of that, or Usopp, you got anything to do with that slingshot, buddy, or what? I'm assuming Nami's gonna show up and like vouch for us to not get our ass beat.
Let the sea do it for you.
Eh, she's trying to give him a chance. Sanji, I hope y'all are ready to come out here. Somebody better get here quick. Quick. Help. I'm under the water. Somebody help. Help. Sanji. Because we know Usopp ain't gonna do it. Somebody. Somebody please. There we go. There we go. At least we can count on somebody out here. Okay. I think, because he's not my favorite in the anime, or probably even in my top 5, but right now, of the main crew that we've gotten adapted on screen, you know, we're missing the Chopper, the Robin, the Frankie, the Brook. That's gonna, who knows if we even get that far, you know? Sanji has to be my favorite adapted character right now. He's just coming off so much better because they've just butchered my man Zoro into the ground. Awful. Awful, awful. Well, we got beat, like classic anime formation. We will come back stronger. Do what we gotta do. Look at that grown man in that little dog snuggie hoodie. Kobe thinks he's gonna call it off. I don't think he's going to.
I need you, Zoro.
Okay. A little bit of emotional character development.
To wake up.
In turn, he's gonna be woken up. How much time do we have? Oh!
Let me get some sleep.
Zoro?
Why'd you straddle my man like that?
Right now. Oh, listen.
Why you just straddle my man like that?
Or die trying.
Alright. A little bit of emotion out of both of them.
Bring on the Marines or pirates or sea beasts.
Little bro moment.
To Luffy. And I'm your first mate.
Okay, we got that handled. He's awake.
I wasn't worried for a second.
Usopp would have pulled the plug if we were on.
I said, you better not mess with the Straw Hats. Yeah.
He's like, you didn't do any of that.
Sent us swimming for their lives.
Scared him off, huh? The great Captain Usopp.
So, what do we do now? Plot a course for the Grand Line?
No, we gotta go get Nami.
Hey,
Okay.
you guys need a cook.
Oh. Okay, that's probably the best emotion we've gotten out of the Luffy actor. That right there was good. Because it's not, none of them are the same. None of it is like animated, just straight to live action adaptation. None of them are mirroring exactly what they are. Luffy's not as much of an idiot, you know? It's different. It's a different adaptation. And all of them are. Is there not going to be a moment between the two of them? I want to see Zeph and Sanji have a moment there. Oh, okay, good. I was about to say. I wanted to see a little bit of a moment. No? We just leave? The guy that damn near gave his life to save yours ate his own leg? Nothing? He just watches the boat sail away? Okay, I was about to say, give me something. Anything? It's probably the best emotion that we've gotten. Okay. I think there's only one more emotional moment that we're gonna get. And it's the Nami, like, asking Luffy for help and the Avengers assemble, and so we'll see if how that hits. Got him. Golly. Oh man. Is that it? Okay. That was probably definitely my favorite episode so far. I'm so curious what people think of the show, of the series, because to me, it is One Piece. You know, because it's the story that they're following and stuff. But everybody's just adapted so differently and feels a different type of way, and you know, it's not a you're expecting this, but like you're getting that, or like they're changing personalities, or changing plot points, or changing stories, or changing things that are happening. Like Arlong showing up here. No Don Craig. Still a lot of moving parts. I've got 2 episodes left, so I'm real fascinated. And the thing is, I feel like it's hard to get I can't just look at like the ratings, because if the show was the worst thing this side of the Mississippi, it was still gonna have good ratings. I'd want to see, like, I guess people that like enjoy One Piece as a show, but it's not like their favorite thing, like the actual anime. Curious what their thoughts are, like kind of just like middle of the road One Piece fans, like, what do they think of this? Because if One Piece is your true king, you're gonna support this until it burns down. I see there's already been greenlit for a season 2. Yeah, I'm just very curious. The two, I guess now 3. I think my 3 favorite adaptations that they've done from show to live action is Kaya, Zeph, and Sanji. I feel like they're almost done better than the anime. Everybody else is so different or worse that it's hard to like get a grasp on. Like Usopp's is different. Not as over the top, but I was curious kind of how they were going to handle that. Luffy is Luffy, but a little bit different. Like I said, he's not as big as like an idiot, and you see him trying to like piece together the emotional moments. I've been going off about Zoro. We already know how bad that is. Nami's had her ups and downs, but we'll kind of have to see how it goes. Like I liked a little bit there of like Luffy trying to get a little bit of emotion out, speaking to Zoro and kind of like what he means to him, and you know, all those type of things. Thought that was done great. I liked majority of this scene here. The kid kind of lost it there at the end, because like some of the screams are like iconic in One Piece, like some of the emotional moments. Like I said, with Nami like stabbing herself in the arm and asking for help, and Luffy screaming at the top of his lungs like, "Of course I will," type thing. Like, how's that gonna hit here? I don't know if we get to it, but Robin screaming that she wants to live, like that hits. The kid Sanji in the anime, when he's screaming for help, like that hits. Chopper when the doctor is dying, and you see like all those type of things. Like there's some like emotional moments that you're like, okay, this was so strong. I'm curious how it translates to, you know, live action. This one missed there a little bit at the end. But for the most part, I enjoyed it. I think the first 9 to 10 minutes of the episode I enjoyed for sure. I don't know why, and you guys can let me know. I think the Arlong and the Fishman adaptation, I think it's awful. I think it is awful. And you could tell that they've got like these prosthetic, like, I don't know what you call them, gloves on them, I guess, to like make the Fishman hands. When you had Luffy like yoked up by the throat when he was holding his shirt about to drop him in, you could tell it's like all scrunched up. The hand doesn't fit the person. I just think it's a miss. It's a complete miss. The Fishman Arlong translation, it's just not. It's not at all. At all. But we'll see. Again, like I said, every episode has had great moments. I feel like this episode has had the best high moments of any of the episodes that I've seen, and still mix in with some of the, you know, like hit or miss things. But we'll leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,